Okay, is it working now? Hello? Can you hear me? I think it's on. Hello? So I take it you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. It says I have an in broadcast button, so I think I can. I think you hear me now. Maybe. Okay, cool. I have. This is the first time I've ever streamed anything in any platform of any capacity. So, whoops, capacity. So, what's up, everyone? Yeah, so it's probably gonna be short. I might do maybe two because it's only a Legends. Cool. Okay, I think I got everything else set up right? Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Um, I need to switch stuff up. My last run just ended. I'm not going to change any. I'm not going to do workshop respecs, but I do need to switch up my switch to push milestone or I mean tournament cards. Oh, I haven't even looked what the. Let's see what it is. Orb resistance, attack speed, boss ultimate, mass enforcement. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. Okay. No armors. I'm just gonna leave basically what I got because I do need to go back to my region or range. Well, maybe I don't need. I don't know. Should I set the range back? I've been running it at 15, but that's when I had the black holes for PC. I'll probably do that. Put on death penalty. I don't have project funding still, so I'm gonna go with Pulsar Harvester still. It's just gonna be too short of a run. Wrong one. It's too short of a run to do project funding. I think it's only gonna be like I don't know, 180 maybe. What do you guys think? Just adding more of that? No. There's a level. All right, getting close to 141. All right, am I missing anything? I don't think so. Check. Yeah, sounds. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Or whatever day it is. Sunday, maybe, in the one part of the world. All right, let's go. So level skips ain't gonna matter here. So I'm just gonna. Typically in these Legends runs, the thing I got to worry about is the bosses usually killing me. Yeah, you think so? Maybe I'll do another run with it after this. Because it shouldn't be too long. When I was running it before, I've done it in a few tournament tests before, and I got a couple times I got exactly the same wave, but usually it was pretty close. I don't have enough, you know what? I wonder, I don't even think I put the right cards to start, did I? Like I want cash, and I want free ups. And come back to this. I do want to turn on Chain Lightning. But even with project funding, like I noticed I can get pretty good damage up even if I spend some early on, but I don't have enough to get I'm not going to get far enough that the free ups are going to get me there without spending any money. So collected. Let's collect the tokens. Not enough. Oh, I was gonna add. I added a little background thing. Make sure that make sure the music's not loud. Let me know if you can, if that's too loud. I'll turn that down or up, whatever. How's everyone liking the new module? I have not pulled it yet. I've only got 7,000 gems saved up. Probably gonna pull it here tonight or tomorrow. Cool. Good, good, good. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think if even if I pulled a little mythic one or something out of here, I don't think it'd make a huge difference in the tournament. So I'm just gonna do it when I record the week's video coming up. Yeah, farming. Okay. I've been using Astral Deliverance, but I don't think the Astral Deliverance really making any difference unless I have the Chain Lightning on. I've had Chain Lightning on a few times, and it just seems to shoot the lightning way out there and kill stuff before it gets in range of the black holes and everything else. Three more copies? All right. Yeah, mythic. That's what I'm hoping to at least get a mythic. With my luck I had on project funding, or I mean, primordial collapse. I'm a little nervous. 5-8, yeah. Yeah, that's it. It looks like it should still be good because it's just increases how long it's up, so it should still be good even at mythic. Um, Once you get really far in the waves, you're killing lots of elites, so it'll be proccing all the time. Ancestral would be nice, of course, and get the extra stats or sub modules effects. Chain Lightning's still taking it out for now. As my run was ending this morning, I was watching a repeat of Clouded stream and noticed that the level skips are going to be huge in farming, so I'm going to keep focusing on that. And they'll obviously help in the Champion League when I get back into there next. But my damage was crazy. The things were at the same wave. We were at the same wave on the same tier, and they were hitting me for 700 trillion, and the damage on his was about 200 trillion. I think it was around there, 250. So I was like, okay, need to work on that. Look at that. AK gems? All right. I mean, that's what I want to hear. Yeah, congrats on that. Kind of how my first banner went, because I skipped the original banners. Unfortunately, didn't pull on project funding and didn't pull. Well, I guess the other ones didn't really matter, but I didn't pull on project funding, and I should have. I was getting kind of close to maxing cards, so I had this like, I gotta finish cards. I gotta finish the cards, but I should have pulled project funding then. I was like, it's gonna be a while until I need damage. Well, it is a while now, and I wish I had it. So I'm not gonna make that mistake again, even if I didn't think this one would be that good right now. 11, nice. Yeah, I saw a few screenshots of some people that got like 3 of them and a galaxy compressor in one pull, and I was like, crazy. Yeah, SF was my first banner, first feature banner, I should say. Let's put this, see it's more cost efficient now. Rebuild. Yeah, it's nice when you get it out of the way. It's nice when the event just auto completes in the beginning of every week or every bi-weekly or whatever. You get the event automatically completed, and just obviously you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I lucked out. SF came about at the perfect time. I was just ready to unlock wall. I think I was hitting around like 300 to 500 trillion a billion a day or whatever the recommendation was. And I had just unlocked it right around the same time I pulled the banner, so that was perfect timing, the perfect complement to get out of Redirector. And of course, Wormhole Redirector, I continued pulling tons of those after that and got it all the way to Ancestral before anything else I needed. Because that's how it goes, right? Of course they know. The game knows, man. We're almost maxed there. I got Wormhole Redirector very early on, and I feel like it was a lifesaver, game changer for me back then. I just stopped pulling mods. I was like, I'm good. That one and G-Comp. I got that and G-Comp as unique earlies. And I went back to cards for a while. Those were good compliments for early game. All right. I wonder what I'm gonna hit in. Can't. I wish I took a screenshot or something. Better records of it. I think I was at 300 trillion last time. I could be wrong though. I think 300 is around where I was at max. Now that I think about it on champions. we'll see if this. I don't think I'm going to get this anywhere near, of course. What, 700 or I mean 500 left. Once you have, oh, you said you didn't get SF. I was gonna say once you have wormholes, there's not much point of, or once you have SF, I don't think there's much point of wormhole. Early when my wall was kind of weak, I did notice still using wormhole was better for a bit than sharp fortitude in some regards, like on tournaments. I could outlast because I was noticing my wall was dropping and I was still alive until it rebuilt, and I was like, if that's happening, I can live without the wall. I need to buff up the tower stuff the best I could, and Wormhole Redirector definitely helped in that regard. How long have I been in? This is like my fourth or fifth Legends now. Where is the history box? That's the heats. So it's been a minute. I got knocked out. I went originally back in the beginning of August. That was the first one. Pre 27. Version 27 came out, and like most people, like just got hit with like I was doing 1600s and 1400s and champions, and then after 27, I was down to like 1,700s. But slowly got that back up. I think this last one here, yeah, these are sort of semi spoilers because I'll put this in the next video here. But the rank 1 there at 1233 totally got a B tier bracket. I'm sorry everyone that was in my bracket with me, but it was like the B team. I don't know, I pulled off first place with 1200. I saw screenshots of people that had easily 3 or 4 guys in the 1500s. So I just lucked out there. But I think my highest was 187? Let me go look again. I didn't look at the bracket to see who we're with yet. We'll check that out. Yeah, 187 last time. I haven't stayed in yet once. Yeah, that was the highest. So we'll see. I did do a lot of regen and wall fortification since the last time. You started at the same... No. Yeah, there you are. Check it out. What up, Spartan? That's awesome. Were you watching and trying to do that? I mean, the streams are delayed, so that would have been hard to do. I think the streams are delayed, right? A few minutes, few seconds? I don't know. Nice. 1,000 ways or 1,100 is nice, yeah. Once you start getting over 1,000, it feels pretty good. I want to get consistently, in that top 4 bracket every time and promote. So you could still, I mean, 1,100, 1,200, I could still slip into 4th and 5th because I've seen, like I said, I've seen multiple screenshots of it filled out. So I'm thinking keep working on EHP right now, which is why I've been pumping up fortifications, a wall fort, and the wall region. I think now I can hit, I think my last Champions tournament, it was almost 400 trillion. Which is still, oh no. Okay, we got to pay attention. What are we doing with the bosses? We got Chain Lightning doing most of the damage. Level reductions are doing pretty good. I wanted to do one more level of Hawthorns, I was thinking, but it's very timely, or yeah, time costly, very costly. But I was looking at the graph of where it starts to really taper off, and then I think it gets it to 9 hits if I get it to 13 with my current relics and substat. Here it goes. So not 187 this time. Was it going to risk it? Even though the boss is what was doing all the damage, with that shield gone, something can slip in and chip it. So I was like, let's pop this now. I mean, it doesn't huge matter. It's more just for fun at this point, because see how far I get. I don't expect to stay in the tournament. I don't think I'll be breaking 200 anytime soon. I wasn't expecting to. I'll need to really focus more on damage, I think, to do that. I guess wall health and stuff don't matter now. I could have put some in there. I didn't get that maxed out by default. Okay, so maybe next run I can try project funding, but I don't know, we'll see. Should I spend a little bit in the beginning and pump up some of the early levels and then let it go? Or just spend the whole time? Because I did notice project funding will buff the damage way up, even if you spend. 14? Yeah, I want to say 13 was going to be like 15 days. Ooh. 165. Not stats. Let's go to 925. Did you stop there, Spartan, or are you still going? I think that hasn't updated. That guy will definitely run. That guy will definitely run. There's no one in the bottom. Yeah, whoa. All those guys are still... Champion 4. I might beat him. No one below me that I'll beat. Maybe the 24 guy. And definitely the 4 guy. So I might get 28th or 7th or something. If I'm lucky. Okay. So you think I should try project funding? What do you guys think? Real quick. How long was that? That was like, what, 15 minutes? Oh yeah, I never switched off of to ultimate crit. I gotta pay attention more. I was gonna put the ultimate crit back on. That might have helped. Definitely gonna want cash this time. I need to get some more cards, I think, is what I need to work on. We'll switch to orb off for now, and hopefully I'll remember to come back. Yeah, well, I'm also... Well, I need to get the levels back. I'm also easily distracted anyway, so... Sometimes I'll walk away to go grab a drink or something and forget I'll be in the kitchen for a few minutes, and I'll be like, what was it? Oh crap, my tournament is running. Max, confirm, 100, okay. Should I get, I can't get that to Legendary Plus, right? I don't even remember, it's been so many minutes since I've upgraded anything. So I need to have that with, yeah, another one. because we'll just be able to go to Mythic. Okay, that I don't think there's any benefit in using Primordial Collapse in tournaments over Dimension Core, right? Unless I had Permanent Black Hole in a tournament. Outside of that, I should go with Dim Core, right? That's the way I've been thinking. Yeah, Ultimate Crit. Yeah, so I figure I should have put that on there last time. Yeah, what up, Sith? Welcome. Yep, I fallen asleep multiple. Yeah, that's one of the problems of tournaments starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I will often, especially on champion ones or something that can go 2.5 hours, I'll doze off and fall asleep. Wake up at like 11:30, almost midnight. Got to get ready for bed. I think we'll just start with that for now. Yay. So I want to wait for a second. Should I spend a little money in the beginning or hold everything? What do you guys think? Because I don't have much confidence in it leveling up high if I don't spend some. Usually what I do is spend a little to, I don't know, wave where it feels comfortable. Sometimes 50-ish or so. I know these aren't going to help, but... Definitely want to spend a little bit to get these cheap ones out of the way for sure. Free ups on the expensive stuff. Like 10 of those for 1,000. Let's go. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'll kill the boss too much, but. Yeah. I'll still put a little on. That's why I was kind of go a little all over there. We'll spread it around. Cause I don't think I'm gonna kill it too fast. We'll see. Maybe with the ultimate crit or in there will help a little bit. I'll try to get damage maxed out. Let's just spend this early on while we got money. Okay. 300 levels. That'll be... It won't get maxed. No, I don't think I'll get it maxed. Unless I kept spending on it. We'll see. Yeah, there was a few tournaments when I used it. So as I mentioned before you joined, I've used it before and got the exact same wave. It was ridiculous. I think it was the one that was in the 70s in my history. Yeah, the 177 one. That one there, I ran it twice, and Project Funding and Pulsar Harvester both got the same exact level. I said, oh. Alright. I'm going to soon start saving it to try to get that up, I guess, right? 100k is a lot. Well, it is 10, but still. I ain't making that much. Oh, you know, hanging out at the riffraff at the bottom. It doesn't look like I had a. It wasn't like a lucky bracket or nothing. Just the normal what I was expecting. There was one guy I counted down below me that's a former champion, so I'll definitely be hanging out with him because the rest of the guys were all like 22s and up, a couple 24s. Oh, and then our buddy Spartan's here, our friend Spartan. He's up here hanging out in the 7th place. It's pretty awesome. 500, 240 to go. I'm not at level 50 yet. No, I don't think it'll take too. You have a good point. Oh, I don't think he had any control over that. But no, that's a good point, Chris. I haven't done that in a while, and I'm making a pretty good amount. I think my last run I got like 30 trillion overnight. So I can well, overnight plus another 5 hour. It was like a 13-hour run, but I haven't gone and bought levels there in a while, so I could probably add some across the board. I don't know. I'll look into that because you're right. If I could gold box a lot of this by idling and not having to click nothing, it'd be awesome. 60 billion. I don't know even what I got to last time. I should have looked. If anyone remember it, what the damage was at. We got about another 100 levels to go, so let me spend a little bit more. But then I want to get this into the millions. Yeah, let's collect these things, get them out of the way. I don't know about y'all, but little little icons, you want to click it. Yeah, when I was in when I've used it in Champions too, and same thing, I got very similar. But Champions a little more comfortable. It can first few hundred levels, I'll spend a bunch on it because then just save for the last 1,000 levels. And I've also noticed that it kind of caps out on how much damage it gives. It seems like, at least for me, as I'm like increasing the number, I don't see it jumping up as much. Ooh, look, we just went up 20 billion there. That's all right. Wall. I wish the health would have been a little higher, but we'll see. Yeah, most of it was 25, just like a few days ago. It just jumped to 30 the last 2 days. Enemy level skips have been helping significantly, and how far the waves have gotten on farming is crazy. So let's see. box it. Oh, I should have looked at the boss. Darn it, that's what I wanted to do. To see how much, what's doing what right now. There it goes. Alright, Chain Lightning is still blowing it up. 2 million. Yeah, so we added another million, and it only went up a little bit since the last time it hit a million. So then, yeah, to get that up a little bit there, a little bit more there. See if I can get this to 100. Oh yeah, orb resistance, huh? Maybe I don't need to put the orb card back in too much. Make a difference. So used to plasma cannon resistance. I forgot that wasn't one of them. I was like, how plasma cannon is still hitting it? Seems like every tournament lately has had that one. Dang, I'm not gonna be able to gold box it. I mean, I could maybe if I just dumped everything in it, but I think I need that, right? We need to keep some cash to keep it powerful. Uh-oh, it's starting to hit the wall pretty good. It's 175 away. Oh, you know what I never did is change the priority. Oops. I guess I'm gonna put boss up there for now, right? Because that's what I need to do all the damage to. And then what? Maybe closest. That's what I usually would do. We'll just leave it. Whoops. Behind ranged. Yeah, see, there we go. I don't think that. I doubt the priority had anything to do with that. Probably, but you know, it was nice to see. Although maybe I don't know. That was 2 in a row that did that, so maybe that did help. I mean, it was ignoring them totally until it hit the tower, basically, because it was on the bottom. So probably should have done that last run, even. Especially with the project, or I mean, Pulsar Harvester, the more hits on it, the lower the level went. Ooh, we're still doing damage. 4 million. And what is it at? 89? Let's do a little 90. Let's put a little in there. Let's get this up a little bit before another one comes in. Got the half. We need faster regen. More regen. Good question. Yeah, let's look at that now while we're... I don't think I'm going to make it, but let's see for fun. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's hard to tell right now because this guy here is definitely gonna go unless he just totally forgets. Um, that guy probably is gonna go and pass me. He's tier 18. I haven't hit that yet. That guy's gonna probably pass me, even though I've hit close to that. I think I'm just over 100. But either way, he might fall behind me. So maybe one, and then him. So I'll be I'll be definitely in the champ going next. You think the let's see. One, two, three, four. I mean, these guys from the 200s might make it here. But yeah, approximately 350 in general, sure. But this one here, these guys in 200s might make it. Because if there's two guys below, at least one or two below me, and then three, so it's pretty good. You're at 618 billion. I'm currently at 703. Um, what is it? They're running right now. 17 and 67. And then fortifications running right now too. And it's 39. I think those three are gonna have like the biggest EHP impact for now, just to cap off some EHP. I know Death Wave Health is a good one for farming, but I want ones that'll also help and carry over into tournaments. Right, that's what I said, Sith. Never a regen is going to be nice down the road at any point. I know eventually if you're full on Glass Cannon, then it doesn't matter, but you got to get there before you worry about that. But until then, even when you're in hybrid mode and doing damage in the Legends, if I can regen those boss hits like, you know, super fast, it's going to definitely help, especially when you have multiple bosses going on. Be able to push some higher tiers here. But it's made the farming go crazy. 20, 55. 20 wall regen? Oh. Yeah, that must be nice. It seems like every time I hit a wall regen, that seems to be the most noticeable. I guess it's like a 10% extra or whatever. Nice, that one died before getting there. See? Mm-hmm. All right, we're already past. Oh, I could spend a little bit, I bet. I didn't even pay. Oh, I had to say something. We did get a little past it. What was it, 54, I think, before? Yeah, put that up. Ooh, I killed him. Let's see. It was 65. Oh, so maybe not. Maybe not too. We're get right close to it. At T13, yeah. So I did some test runs into. I can run some decent farming in T12 right now with my build. When I have my next video come out, you'll see the stats and stuff in that breakdown. But the T12, I've gotten pretty close to farmable. If I could just get a little bit further in the run where because the cells are down a little bit because of the not making it quite as far in the waves, but the coins are pretty much on par per hour as the long T11s. Yeah, inner landmines is kind of what I'm probably going to pick up next with my stones. We're going to have to think about that. I'm just going to save for a little bit, a couple weeks, or a week or so, a couple weeks before thinking about it. Walls down. Next boss, I'm dead. Look at me, little butterfly's alive. Oh, he died. Look at that. Without even... Exciting times, guys. That was pretty good. I'm running on without my wall up right now, or anything. I went up like, what, 4 waves so far? Even killed a boss? Let's just try to see if I can get this up to kill a boss better. Come on. We got to kill the next boss before the rebuild. $100 billion. 100 billion. Yeah. Here he comes. Oh, he almost died. You saw that? Look. He almost died. That was so close. Cool. All right. So what that tells me is we need to get project funding up, right? Because this legend isn't cutting it. Especially because I'm about to unlock 41. Especially, I think it was actually this mod is about to hit 141. Whale. Yeah, no, it was cool. Let's go back. An improvement of a couple waves. That does seem to be what I've noticed when I run it, is that it's very close then to the Pulsar Harvester. That one's a little bit more or less stressful, as in terms you don't have to worry about what you're spending. You just kind of click, 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 click away. All right. It's almost noon 30 here Eastern. Guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. Maybe next time I'll do a couple more. I'll get more prepared and some different ideas we can run. But I gotta go to the bathroom and get my yard mode. So, um, but yeah, thanks for tuning in and joining. Um, I'm a 4th p.m. You know what? Maybe see here. I can maybe do one more. I can do one more run maybe. I got a little time. The stream's only been going what, 45 minutes? You said re-roll for legend. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I am super what a wait. So you're right though. I have a ton of re-rolls. I could. But I don't think that would make a huge difference at this stage. So I don't even want to re-roll. Which one is it? Yeah, this one. I have my spotlight angles epic, and I don't even want to re-roll that because I felt like it was around the corner any day for the primordial collapse. No, you know what? I do apologize, guys. I know I said I'll do one more, but I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna take off. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I'll probably do these more regularly now that I'm got into it. It's pretty cool. I wasn't sure how it would roll because I'm not so chatty. Well, I guess I am chatty, but I'm not so. I didn't know what I'd talk about, so I'm glad you guys were interactive and kept me some stuff and gave me some ideas. But probably only do these if I make it to Legends, to be honest. Well, we'll see. I might do it. Champions runs are 2.5 hour long, and they can get dragging, but we'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to stay in Legends. But I hope everyone has a good weekend, and I'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in.